Hey guys, how's it going? Day 3 of the video. On the journey to the top of the leaderboards. So the weekly challenge ended, or the weekly tournament ended yesterday or today, and so we got some good money going. We're up to 15,000 now, not too big, and they also opened up the 500 medallion arena. So now we're playing that one, which will hopefully boost our rank even more next week, get us more money, and then we can start playing in 2000s without having to lose or wage losing too much. So everything's going pretty good. I think we can make it up to the top eventually. Playing better and better. Still suck, but playing better and better. So we went with the mortar ninja boomerang. Boomerang's just super solid to start off with. Even if he rushes us, we still feel comfortable with that boomerang. And we should have enough for Bionic Boomer. There we go. So we're pretty good. Let's get that multi-target just to be safe, on the safe side. Now let's just keep sending those group balloons. Keep doing it. Get that eco up. So today's Wednesday. Like I said, it's my third video. I like doing this. It's fun stuff. I'm on my lunch break at work, so Steven makes it even better. It passes the time and lets me get in a couple of videos before I go back to work. Get home, I upload them, have them up to you guys that day. It's fun stuff. I'm working on the editing a little bit. It's harder than playing, definitely. It's even harder than the multitasking. I'm just not a video editor. But let's upgrade this Glyph to Glyph Thrower to just be on the safe side. Keep sending those pink or blues. So I figure if we just keep building up our bankroll, keep building it higher and higher, we'll be in a good place. I may actually even buy Players Club too, because I have a buddy who I work with who plays balloons a lot as well, and he has Players Club, and I just like the random battles. It's fun stuff. You learn a lot more too. Like yesterday, I played a guy with over 1 million coins, and I thought for sure I was gonna get stomped on, but because it was random towers, and I have a lot of experience playing BTD5, I know how the towers work. What's a good play for them, and it was a really cool match. It was play with fire as well as random 3, so anything I sent back to me as well. So I had an Arctic wind monkey, and so pretty much anything that comes through was going to stop itself. So I just started zebra rushing him like crazy, and mine stopped it. So it was fine, and then there goes the match. It's a really good play. I really liked how it worked out. I just like the different things you can do with this game. It's good stuff. Hope to start getting some views soon so I can get some followers and people can teach me some better things. Because I watch a lot of Super John Bombo, like I said before, but that's just one guy. So I want to learn from other people's perspectives and what they think works and their best plays and so on and so forth. Just because this is a really fun game and it's fun to play with a lot of people. There's always something new. I had my strategy down the last couple of videos. I thought I did, right? And now all of a sudden, I throw in a boomerang just here, and I save up to, what we're going to do is save up to $2,000, and then anything else we can just spam some balloons. Because what happens is, if they throw in that level 13, Rainbow Region Rush, that's something crazy, we have enough time and enough money to get up to a Ricochet Boomerang, Battle Energy it, and there's no way they're going to take us down. Which is really awesome, I think. Unless they do that. Oh, shoot. We may have just lost this. Bad on my part. Signal flare that. Set the target over here. That was very So that last game was awful, as you could easily see. That's what I'm talking about. Those are those noob plays. I forgot to upgrade it to the signal flare, which allows my mortar to see and to get rid of camo. So I'm sitting there like an idiot and have no idea what's going on, and that's what's going on. I just noobed it up. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, which is why I do not think I'm a great player, even a good player at this point. I just keep messing up things. But we're learning. Now, I was trying to save a little bit of money being a little cheap, but now I'm going to keep safe just because I forget too many things on, especially when I'm trying to talk to the camera. This guy asked for late game. I really don't like going too far late game because I want to get as many matches as I can, and is how my philosophy on it. And I want to keep playing and playing and playing and getting better and better. Well, yeah, it does go to late game, so I should learn late game as well. But at the same time, I'm not that into late game. If it happens, it happens, but I like to get through it with some rushes, get things done quicker, and that's just my play style. So if we can, or if it works out for us, but we might just, who knows, we might just get him beforehand if something happens, if he doesn't take a rush correctly, or you never know. I'd like to start stepping it up though and playing the bigger arenas and things like that, but with only 14, 15,000 medallions, losing 2,000 4 times just took more than half my money away. So at this point, yeah, I do have a higher win than loss ratio, so I could possibly do a lot better and gain a lot more money and get my rankings up higher, but I'd like to stay safe. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep playing 500s until we get like a good solid, let's say 20, 25,000. And with that 20, 25,000, then we will go in and what's he doing here? Oh, he's battle rushing. Okay, so and then we'll go in and try to get those 2,000 ceramic crucibles, things like that, and just keep going. And we will hit those leaderboards. I guarantee it. I just hope you guys stick with me and go through the journey and spread the word, get some followers, and yeah, let's try that out. And as I said before, this is mobile, so we won't meet the cool guys we see on YouTube on here because they are not the same place. Yeah, let's get that guy in there. Put it right here. Get him up to signal flare now because that ruined us last time. Signal flare. And then let's even go bigger blast just to be safe. Because he's probably going to do the same variation of that rush. Maybe not the exact same because that'd be too easy, but closely enough just because why wouldn't he? It worked the first time. So what we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get 2,000 in reserve. That gives us enough to throw up a glide ricochet and keep us safe. But I also want to throw in a decent sized yellow rush because get some eco up. Okay, we still got that 2,000. Try a region lead. See if we can make it down there. Okay, we are definitely good for round 13 now. Unless I screw up and make a terrible mistake, which is super possible, I think we'll be fine. So he's not going to make that same mistake. He's not going to do that. So we'll just keep gaining some eco here. I don't know. Would a zebra rush take these? Will the airbrush darts take down my zebra rush pretty easily? We can try it. Let's see. Let's send out a couple and see what their guys do. Oh yeah, way too easy. Okay, we got to think of something else then. Oh, camo region, 1, 2, 3. Just send out a couple. Oh, I didn't even see the wizard down there. My bad. I am just not doing well today. So now we're going to keep above 3,000. Because then if he throws in a... That gives us enough for either a Bloontastic, which I think we're just going to go for a Bloontastic. The zebras always freak me out a little bit. And now we're just going to save up for a... I guess a BFB? But he's going to take those down pretty easily too with his subs. So we'll see how... We'll just play this by ear. Oof. But keep it 3,000, that's for sure. This is why I'm not the biggest fan of late game at this time. I just don't know what to do. I'm used to just, winning pretty quickly, letting the game go pretty quickly, and this is just kind of, what do? He has a lot of good build-up now for the Moabs, I believe. So all we can do is get our money up and hope for the best. We'll send one out just to see what he does. And maybe follow it up with some leads. Up to 1,000. We're good. We're at 1,000 income now. It's pretty solid. Live ricochet. Send out a BFB. I think he sees that coming. It's a pretty obvious move on my part. He's probably going to take down pretty quickly, I would imagine. It's not some region rainbow or region... Hey again. This is my third and final battle, I want to say today. Unless it goes way too quickly, then it'll be my third and final. That last one was a nice redemption. I like to rematch players if they beat me, if they'll allow it, just for the fact that usually it's my mistake or my bad play that got me the loss, not necessarily their professional strategy or anything like that. It's usually me doing something stupid like you saw with not getting rid of those camos. So we've rematched him. That was a good redemption, that last one. So now we're hopefully going to finish it up with a third win, which will be 2 for 3. And I'm okay with that. We did pretty decent on the last one. And I didn't really explain that thoroughly. So what happens is if you throw out a region or anything, I like pinks, anything. If you throw in a region zebra while you have a BFB going or a Moab or anything, what happens is they're not going to change their guys to last or strong or anything. So most of the time, they're stuck with their guys on first. So you send out these little speed demon balloons, and their guys are focused on that, which lets the Moab or BFB slip even further into their field, which they just can't come back from. Or what happens like that last one, which is pretty cool, it overwhelmed them on its own. So that always works, and it's a good play. And then as long as you just know that your defense is good, because if they do survive it and they counter rush, you don't want to be left with nothing. So just keep that in mind. I will try to change up my strategy pretty soon. Like I said, I'm trying to build a nice bankroll. So I'm just trying to keep perfecting mine. I know it'll never be completely perfect, but I just want to keep rocking it until it's just super flawed, or they, get rid of or nerf it or something like that, and just keep going strong. So this guy's going banana farms, which is cool. We're not going to be able to really rush him with anything in the next couple rounds because that lightning wizard is just a beast and takes on everything. And I like lightning wizard and I like the banana farms. Eco is just so much more entertaining for me. I think I like it a lot better just for the fact that the banana farm, they exploit that. I'm exploiting that right now. I just keep sending him a bunch and a bunch and a bunch. He's going to get overwhelmed eventually and have to add something like he just did, which keeps from his farms. And so that to me was just stressful. I just like to keep going and going and going with the eco. because after that you don't have to worry about it. It just takes care of itself. And I don't like clicking. I hate clicking on the bananas on the mobile because it always clicks on the actual farm itself, which you have to click out of that screen to do anything else, and it just messes with you. And so you'd say, oh, why not just use a monkey farmer? Well, playing 100s or playing 500s, it is not worth the risk of just using a monkey farmer because you're spending more, spending a lot more with that monkey farmer. So say you lose 3 in a row, you just lost $300 plus those 500 that you were putting in each time. So yeah, in the 2000s and above, monkey farmer, good stuff. But for here, not so much for me. Okay, we're already at 5:30. Let's just start building up our guy. I was talking too much, not paying attention to the round. So again, we're going to throw a mortar down as soon as we get 750. We're going to put him right about here so he can hit everything. Put the Bernie stuff, 200 accuracy, signal flare 550, and then bigger blast. Okay, so now we're good on camos. We're good on a lot of things. Oh, let me upgrade my glaive. That would have been bad. Okay, so now we're going to get our second boomer down. And we're really going to hope that we can get enough money in time, which I don't know if we're going to be able to. I was talking too much. We need to be able to get him to... What's he sending at us? I think we'll be fine. Okay, good. We'll just do that for now. Just to keep it safe. We don't know what he's going to send the next round. I didn't want to do that because now we're stuff we don't get to... Let's see here. Yeah, we've more than got this. And he spent a good amount of money too. He's still sending those regions. Those are the slow regions. We don't want those ones. We want to wait till right here at these ones right here. So you know what? Let's counter him back with that. As soon as we build up a little bankroll here, because we got a good... Our towers will keep us safe for a while. Especially with the signal flare and the little 3-2 ninja. So we'll build up a little bit more money. One more trick. Let's do this. And... Region Zebra, Region Zebra, Region Zebra. Yeah, I don't think he's going to... Battle energy, that's always good. It didn't cost us too much, and it's probably going to take a lot of lives. Not that much. Could have been a lot better. Okay, but again, let's just do it again when his battle energy goes away. Keep him down. These Region Zebras, as I just learned from Chris from Super John Mambo, that they're significantly cheaper than throwing a bunch of regions rainbows, and you can just keep sending them because you just get enough money over and over and over. So yeah, we look like a little bit of a noob. We're sending some stuff, but you know what? We're keeping him on his toes. He had to buy another wizard, which isn't efficient in the long run, and we're good to go. So now we're gonna save up to $3,000. Remember, we're gonna save up $3,000 for either the turbocharge or the jujitsu. So what happens is these natural balloons come and they scare me a little bit. So that's when I throw down my jujitsu. But if he sends out a Moab, you easily battle energy, turbocharge, and you can take it down. So now anything over that, we're going to get some more eco. Build this up a little bit because he does have a bank now. I haven't used that yet, so I'm not sure how much that'll actually get you. I don't know if it's more than eco, but we're just going to keep building and building and building. And then we could probably take him down with the BFB right now. Let's just do that. Oh, we're losing connection here. Okay, BFB, come on, come on, come on. Round 20, round 20, round 20. And then BFB and region zebras. Remember that, because now he's going to get overwhelmed with these zebras.